Well, hey, neighbor, it's me, Angie. Come on in. This is our live neighborhood chat. Yeah, I didn't put up a I thank y'all for coming and visiting me today. I'm glad y'all were here. And I'm going to have to tell you all that I love you and there's nothing you can do about it. And I will have my neighborhood. Well, hey there, neighbors. How are y'all doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. How are y'all doing on this Thursday? I am doing better and better each day. What is going on? Going on? Hey, John, how are you? I got a little short video coming out, John, uh, about you. Should come out tomorrow or late this afternoon. So be looking for that little short video. Hey, Deb, how are you doing, Blingy Deb? What are y'all up to? It's the sun shining today, but I have to tell y'all, we got some winds up to 50 and 60 miles an hour. What is this, Thursday? Monday and Tuesday. I think it actually started really bad Monday night. And into Tuesday. Yesterday was still windy, but not as bad. I couldn't go to my doctor's appointment. You're so funny, John. I couldn't go to my y'all gotta check out John. He is awesome. I just love him to death. He does auctions now and he rides along with I hope it's a good video. I'm trying to be in the good rumor stuff, not the bad. Well, I do gossip videos about channels, so you're probably gonna make my next gossip video, but this isn't the gossip video. This is something else. But it's good. It's all good. Yeah, he rides along with James and I when we go on trips, like travel. He also does auctions with Angela Isaac Vintage and Uni Magic. That's two sisters and a fella, I think, is the name of it. And he's on with other resellers too, but he is awesome. It's Angela's channel, so you can gossip about it. I think I have gossiped about Angela before, but it's not just because it's someone's. If anybody has a YouTube channel that I know that I watch a lot, I sometimes gossip about them. So it's not just because you sell things, it's whether I like you or I think you're, a good person, because I don't do bad gossip. I don't gossip about bad things about you. The bad things are just between you and I, okay? I don't share those out. Hey, Yvonne, Gigi Yvonne, how are you? But she cooks and roasts. Hi there, how are you doing? I didn't mean to look over you, but John and I were having this conversation. But y'all need to go visit John, I'm telling you. There's my twin, Claudette. I will tell him, John, he went back on 7 days. He's working 7 straight days. Then he'll be off 3, work 3, and off 7. So the next 7 days that he has off, we're probably going to do a travel trip, since it'll be into March and the weather should be a lot better. We're going to go somewhere. So be looking forward to traveling along with us on that. There's John's YouTube channel. Y'all won't regret following John. I know y'all seen him on other, if y'all go to auctions, y'all seen him. He collabs with Johnny, Cajun Roach Johnny, Dawn and Teresa, I think, Angela Isaac and Uni Magic. I've seen him on several different collabs. Oh, tonight he'll be with Randy, Becky, and Angela on Becky's channel. Yes. Hey, John, can you drop that link? Can you drop that link of Becky's channel? Everybody's speaking. Yeah, get your snack because we're gonna have fun today. I got something fun planned. And I may do a couple of giveaways because I haven't done giveaways in a while. But I get enthralled in the conversation. I forget about the giveaways, which I have them right here beside me. But I just get all twisted in my head talking to the chat, and I don't do them. Hold on, let me get this. But I just get okay, I have to mute YouTube, but I like to see the chat, see what's going on. John, you don't have a wrench. Hold on a minute. Okay, John, the next time you chat, you should have a wrench and you can drop your link. Hey, quiet listener, how are you? Welcome in. How are you doing? Good to see you. Hey, Austin. So glad y'all are here. So it seems like I'm finally getting over this coughing and congestion. But for some reason, I think I figured out what it is. You know, each time I go live, my nose starts acting crazy and all that. I think it's one of my makeups that I'm using. I don't know if it's my eyeliner or my mascara. I don't know which one it is. So I'm going to open some new mascara and a new eyeliner next time I wear makeup and see if that helps. But I have to tell y'all something. So, hey there, sister. How are you doing? Welcome in, Christina. There's my girl. That's another one of my girls. I have several girls. They got my back. They got my back. It's always good to have. Oh, I'm glad you're doing better, quiet listener. It's always good to have people that have your back. There's Deborah, another one of my girls. I hope you're doing well, Deborah. Deborah has auctions, and I always like to go over to Deborah's auction during like Easter's coming up, and she'll probably have like gifts for children because during Christmas, I bought a couple things from her for my grandbabies for Christmas, and now I'm doing Easter baskets, and I have 3 Easter baskets to do this year. 3. Berkeley, Lincoln, and Livy. I have 3, and I started about 2 weeks ago trying to. I bought a couple of things from the Cajun Roots reseller. I bought where did that book come from? Oh, Dawn's Southern Finds. I got something from her for work for the babies, and I'm trying to get them, so I can pack. But it's hard for Livy. I mean, she's still a baby. Let's see. November, December, January, February, March, April. She'll be 6 months old Easter. So she's really not gonna remember it, but I'm not gonna leave her out. She's got to have an Easter basket. There's Sassy Mary. Hey, Sassy Mary. Now you want to talk about a girl. This is the girl right here. Y'all does not understand. If y'all don't understand, Sassy Mary puts up with the heifers, Colleen and Tracy. This woman, everybody has a cross to bear, okay? But this woman has a really big cross to bear with those 2 women, I tell you. They are something else. And not only that, we got the little heifer that comes in, Lisa's new adventure. She's the new one. So she has to wrangle all these heifers up and make sure that they are acting like they're supposed to. So y'all just remember, Sassy Mary has a job on her hands. I love her, love her, love her. Thank you for coming in, Sassy Mary. The Desert Rose beads and baubles. How are you doing? I probably just butchered that. Welcome in. Okay, quiet listener. So, guess what? I have to share this with y'all. I'm looking at new computers. I think I found me one. And James said, go ahead and order it. Go ahead and order it. But I'm thinking, my neighbor, he builds computers. So he's going to set it up when I get it. Okay. But I don't know much about anything but just how to go to like YouTube. And when I worked in an office, I could use apps like Excel and word processor, and I could type letters, and any app on there I could use, any program. But I just didn't know about the inside of building, like the RAM and the motherboard and the all that stuff. I don't know. But so I'm just wondering, maybe y'all can help me out. When I switch computers, and I know I'm going to have to log in on that computer again into my channel, right? That computer is just not going to automatically come up with my channel if I log into YouTube, is it? I mean, am I going to have to go in and just literally log into that my channel again? Like when I first set up my channel, when you switch computers, do you have to do that? I don't know how it works. But anyway, I'm going to try to get let me tell you what it is. I thought about getting a desktop, but my neighbor was telling me that this one would be fine because I want one with a better camera. A better camera and faster, and it's a HP Pavilion laptop. Let's see. Here it is. It's from hold on. Enables uninterrupted multitasking. Immerse yourself in the entertainment you love. Enhanced LCD display, and share your ideas to the FHD camera. So this is the one that he suggested that I get. But I'm going to go ahead and get this camera. I wish it would go on sale before I got it. When I switched computers, I logged into Chrome and transferred all my settings, so it was pretty easy. Oh, okay. Well, see, that sounds easy to you. But you had me at transfer. Now, hold on a minute. This is my daughter. Let me make sure nothing's wrong. So yeah, I'll just wait. Hold on just a minute. I just text her to see if something was wrong. No, when you get a new laptop, your YouTube account should still be available, but you will have to re-log in on your new device, meaning your email, password, and login. Yes, that's what I was wondering. That's what I was wondering. Yes. Like my Gmail, because it's under Gmail. Oh no, she was just calling. Okay, good. It always gets to me when one of my children call me. It's like I speak to them daily, but we usually text. because we're a family that we like to text. We don't like to get on the phone unless it's something major. So by her calling, I'm thinking, oh no, what's going on? Hi, Scooter Renee. How are you doing? Welcome in. Oh, I have to tell y'all what happened. I have an HP from my old job. All you need to do to YouTube with your passwords and you're good. Oh, okay. That's all it should make you have to do. Hey, Pamela. Well, if you can't remember your password, can you change it and still be able to do that? Because I know I've written my passwords down, but I don't know if I can find them because I've had this computer ever since I had YouTube. And when I first got YouTube, I wrote my passwords down in that yearly calendar. And y'all need to visit Scooter Renee too. She has auctions. Of course she does. That's the channels I go to. Except a few, like Christina's, I go visit her. There's a few channels that I visit that aren't auctions. But Scooter Renee has auctions. She does one. It's one French fry short of a McDonald's. Anyway, she can put it in the chat, and because I don't want to butcher it. And then she goes on with Selena on Josie's Place on Wednesdays sometimes. They were on last night. Change them now. They're getting tough with authentic. Well, I have a two. You know how they want you to do the two thing? Like you have to have a two, not just a one way. Two authenticity. You have to know two things in order to get into my channel. Oh, a Happy Meal. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, that's it. One fry short of a Happy Meal. Claudette, can you drop Scooter Renee's link? Anyway, I got to share this with y'all. Okay, so y'all know, oh, okay. Then they'll send you a link to email your change your password. Okay. Yep, I know all about it. I don't have a cell phone, so I have to call hubby when they want a code. It's real pain. Oh, thank you, Claudette. Lincoln, y'all know he's going to daycare. So Taylor sends me this picture of him laying on his tummy. And the little caption above it that says, they always send Taylor well, this is the first time they've ever sent her anything like this. It said, another child bit Lincoln on the back today, and I have to let you know about it. And it showed where he got bit on the back. And she lost it. She literally lost it. She was like, I am fixing to go over this daycare. And Mama, this is why I don't want to put him in a daycare. James was home, and we were like, Taylor, Matt bit. Children are going to bite. I know you're not happy. She said, Mama, it drawed blood. I said, I know, Taylor. I'm not saying it was right. He's a year old. The child was nothing but a year old. Well, I don't want to do anything to the child. I want to do something to the parent. I said, well, it kind of looks weird because he got bit on the back like he was defenseless. Like the child just come up behind him and just bit him without him being aware of it. You know what I'm saying? And some children bite. Matt, my son, was a biter. I mean, back then, the way we broke our children from biting, we would bite them back. That's how we broke them. But they don't do that today. They consider that cruelty to do that to your child. You know, they bite. They don't want you to bite them back. But she lost it when Lincoln got bit. I said, Taylor, he's got he's gonna he's gonna go through things. This is not even school yet. What are you getting so upset about? And so she said, I know you can't tell me the child's name, but what were they doing? Because some kids can be playing together and they get so excited that they just bite. That's the way Matt used to do. Matt would just start playing and tussling and all that, and he would just get so overstimulated that he would just bite. And she was not happy. My daughter bit another girl. I felt horrible. I bit her when she got home. She never did again. See, we bit Matt. When he bit a child at school, we bit him. Yep. He never bit again. These kids are just built differently. They bite and fight, especially little boys. These little girls are feisty too. Well, I told her, I said, you don't want to go over there and do that and show out as a parent. That doesn't look good. I said, just inquire about it, see what happened. If it happens again, get a little more, I don't really particularly like this. This is the second time he's been bit. Just kind of let it build. I mean, don't just immediately attack, because I worked at the school. If you're one of those parents that come over there and jump on the teacher every time you think your child's being done wrong, then you get a name. That child gets a name. I know. I worked in the school system. And so I said, I know it hurts you, but he's going to have to learn to defend himself. You don't want him to be bullied because he is a mama's baby and he can't defend himself. You don't want that. That's a rite of passage. Kids scuffle and fight out. I know, Christina, that's true. Yeah, it is a stage. I told her, I said, I don't remember Taylor biting. I don't remember Taylor, but I do remember Matt. I do remember Matt. I was playing with Matt one day when he was probably Lincoln's age, and I was throwing him up and I was bouncing him and he was laughing and he was just get so excited. And then when I stopped doing it, he leaned over and he bit me right here because he was just so excited he didn't know what to do. So he bit me. It made a blue spot right there. But when he bit me, I took him and I bit him back. And I was like, no, sir, you do not do that. No. The real world is rough. They have to learn to figure it out. Yes. That's what James and I were telling her. We're like, no, Taylor, I understand that the mama bear is coming out in you. I understand it. I understand because I'm a mama and you are 29 years old and Matt is 34. And the mama bear will come out in me if I think somebody's doing something to y'all. And y'all are adults that have children. So I understand that. But you need to reel it back in a little bit. Reel it back in. And, don't do what you immediately wanted to do. I didn't. I calmed down. I didn't. Tit for tat within reason. You punch, I punch, you bite, I bite. You pull hair. It's a fast lesson from the love of a parent rather than in public. Yes. I didn't want to wait for her turn to use the chalkboard. So she slapped the chalk out of another little girl's hand. Got her together. Kids will be kids. Exactly. He's got to learn. Hey, glad you're back, quiet listener. He's got to learn to take up for himself. Now, if it had been an adult done that to him, that did that to him, yeah, we have a problem. That would have been a problem. If the child, even if the child would have bit Lincoln and the daycare worker would have bit the child back that bit Lincoln, I would have had a problem with her biting the child that bit Lincoln. and vice versa. Like if Lincoln would have been the one to bite and then the daycare decided they were going to bite Lincoln, I would have had a problem with that. But two children biting and tussling and all that, that's the same age. Now, I don't want a teenager on a little child. Don't misunderstand. That's wrong. No, Angie, you didn't. Yes, I did. Oh, I'm thrilled that you have your snack. But I don't know when I'm going to order this new computer. I don't know. I may do it. James told me to go ahead and order it yesterday. But then I looked at the price of it, and then I was trying to talk myself out of it. Because I was thinking of all this other stuff that I could do with that money that this computer is going to cost. And I'm thinking, I could do this, this, and this. And that's the way I always did when my children were coming up. Every time that I wanted to purchase something for myself, I would always say, no, I want to get the kids this, this, and this. And I wouldn't remember, I wouldn't get myself anything. So I'm still kind of hesitant about ordering this computer. But I really do want it. I really do. So I'll probably go ahead and order it. Hey, Cruising Koozies, how are you doing? Welcome in. So today we have the questions. And we're going to do a couple of giveaways like I normally do. Because you know what? The world has just been too serious lately. And I thought we needed to break up the monotony and do something fun. You sound like me, Angie. I need a better laptop to run things. Hubby says get one. I say the money. Yes. I hate that. I talk myself out of stuff all the time. I know. I do. I don't know if that's the mama in us. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. James can buy himself something in a heartbeat. And he's not selfish. And what he buys, he needs. I'm not saying he buys stuff that he don't need. He does buy things that he needs. But he doesn't seem like he feels guilty or just looks at it. And it's not that I feel guilty because we don't have any children at home. But hey, Janice. But in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, like I said, I could do this, this, and this without money. But then again, I want the computer. So I'll probably get the computer. Come on in because we're fixing to do a giveaway in just a little bit. We're going to start with our questions. We're going to have a little fun today without getting so deep in the conversation. I'm going to stay put until after taxes. I have no clue where we stand this year. I haven't looked up the new rules. If it's not too painful, I think I'm really hard about a computer. Well, we've already done our taxes. And see, I thought we were not going to be on the good side of things because James made a lot more money than he made last year. And he won a significant amount at the casino one weekend, like a big amount that you have to claim as income. So I was worried that we were going to have to, I said, oh, and we've never had to pay in income taxes, never. And I thought, oh my gosh, but it is, I told him, I said, it is what it is. You've already made the money and you already won the money. So it's no sense in worrying about it. The deed is done, you know. We're either going to have to pay or we're not. So our taxes turned out not as good as they were last year, but they turned out pretty good. So don't be so worried about it, Desert Storm. I think you'll be okay. I really think you'll be okay. But anyway, here comes the first question. These are some little questions that we played before, but I'm trying to this may be some of the same questions for some of you. Hey, Auntie Mama, how are you doing? Where did she go? Oh, there she is. Hey, Auntie Mama, how are you doing? Y'all need to go visit Auntie Mama, but she comes on early, which I was up early this morning, but I was trying to get ready. My nurse practitioner said, "Can I come at 8:45 in the morning?" I usually don't let anybody in my house at 8:45. I usually don't. And I don't know why I told her yes, but I told her, yeah, come on. I guess I wanted to get it over with. And so I was up trying to get myself ready for her to come and change the wraps on my legs. But there's Josie. She's at work. That's why I was asking you yesterday, Josie, if you had changed your work day to Thursday, because I've been going live on Thursdays, and I thought, well, Josie's not going to be able to be there tomorrow if she changed her work day to Thursday. That's why I was asking you that last night. That's what I'm working on now, is my business deduction, so I can get all that to my CPA and be done. Yeah, James and I don't do our own taxes either. Yeah, Auntie Mama, I'm grateful and thankful too. Thank you for coming in. I'm doing better. Doing better. Oh, I would hate to be like you all that do auctions and have to keep up with every little thing to claim. Just this Thursday. Okay. Now, next Thursday, the 13th. No, yeah, the 13th. Josie and I have the Calm Before the Storm, our little program at night on Josie's channel. Y'all don't forget to come over and watch that, because it's sort of like a series. But if you haven't come over, you're not going to be left behind. You know, it's a new talk every month. So it's not like, now you want to go back and catch up on the last 2 months, feel free to go and catch the videos. 1 month it's on her channel, the next month it's on my channel. This month it's on her channel. Also, this Sunday night, Ella and I have our Keeping It Real, which we do every 2 weeks, on my channel this Sunday at 4 p.m. Central, 5 Eastern. Josie and I go 6 Central, 7 Eastern, I think. That's our time. I use my reseller Genie, and it helps. Huge help. I would have to have something to help, which I'm good about keeping receipts and keeping documentation, because I learned when I worked for an attorney years ago, documentation. If it's not documented, it did not happen. No matter how you want it to happen, and maybe it did happen, but if you do not document it, it did not happen. And that's the way it is in the world of attorneys. That's the way it is in the world of doctors, nurses, physical therapists, anybody that has to make notes. If you do not document it, it didn't happen. And so I learned then that documentation is everything. And forming a pattern. Like if you're trying to prove that somebody is doing something to you, you start off documenting it, and try to show that it's a pattern of behavior. You know, because a lot of times when it's your word against somebody else's, it's hard. It's hard to decide who's telling the truth, because you have some good people. No, not good people. You have some people that are good at telling lies. So you have to document everything. CYA, you got that right, Scooter Renee. Jonas Sales. Who is Jonas Sales? How did you hear about the channel? Let me see. Welcome in. How are you doing? So we're going to get started with our first question. We're going to have a fun day-to-day giveaways and fun questions. Okay, first question. Let's go with something funny. Oh, this isn't funny, but it's an easy question because I can answer this question immediately. I mean, I don't even have to give this thought. But hey Cajun Princess. Hey Mary Beth. Hey Trisha. Did Ella come in? Hey Aisha. Hey Margie. Did Ella come in? I didn't see my. There's Deb. Y'all just in time. I'm gonna do a giveaway here in a minute. Hey Julie. Hey Zeus. Welcome in. Y'all, I can't tell y'all how many calls I get a day of them wanting to tell me about the new Medicare benefits. I can't tell y'all how many I get. And I tell them over and over again, I do get Medicare, but I don't qualify for what they want to do. I don't qualify. Thank y'all for the thumbs up. Okay, first question. If you were offered a seat on the next space shuttle, would you take it? Oh, I'm getting a raid. A raid. Raid. Thank you, Ella. First question. If you were offered a ride on the space shuttle, would you take it? My answer is no. I would not take it. No. Hey, Dana. How are you doing, sweetie? Welcome in. Hey, Lucy. I would not. James would do it in a heartbeat. What is he putting in there? What are we, ladies? Are y'all watching me? Y'all watching my chat? Hold on a minute. Let's try not to spam the chat. So James said he would go. My husband, James, he said he would go in a heartbeat. Do you think I'm going to get on a rocket that shoots up into the sky and goes to outer space and I'm stuck up there? No, ma'am. Thank you, sister. I'm not. In a capsule. And I can't even go into an MRI. You think I'm going to go in this little capsule that you wear this bag to TT in because you can't go to the bathroom. So you have to wear this pouch thing that you go to the bathroom in. No. Hey, sis, Angel. How are you? Welcome in. So that answer would be no. I'm not going up in a space shuttle. No. No. The only time I'm going up in the sky is when the Lord comes back and raptures me and takes me on up. I'm moving. I'm moving on up, but I'm not going up in a space shuttle. No. I will look at the moon, the stars, the planets, all that through a telescope. I don't care about actually going there. I really don't. Now I love to look at them through a telescope. We used to take our children outside most of the spring and summer and look through the telescope if anything was going on in the sky or anything. And we would sit out there for hours and let them watch through the telescope. And I love that. But I'm not getting on a space shuttle. I am not doing that. No. Hey, Ash, how are you doing? Y'all, Deb has auctions. Y'all need to go over there and visit Deb. She's awesome. I know. Hey, Sister Michelle, how are you doing? Okay, that was an easy one. Now this may take a second for y'all to think about, because I had to think about this, which I have 2 or 3. I couldn't just think of just one, but I had maybe 2 or 3 that kind of tied together. Which moment from your life would you choose to relive if you could? Which moment in life would you choose to relive if you could? Okay, so mine would be the day that I stepped out my back door, slipped, fell out my back door, and broke my ankle, and I had to have 10 pins and 2 plates. I think that's what set off my sarcoidosis and brought it out of remission. I think that the sarcoidosis was sitting dormant in my body until I did that. And when I broke my ankle, it went off the charts. And if I could take that day back where I didn't break my ankle, I think that I'd be walking right now. I think that I would probably have pain in my back, because I always did. And that's where the tumors are, is in my back. But I don't think that I would be disabled like I am now had I not fell out that back door and broke my ankle. And if I could get that day back, and call it back, I would call it back. I mean, hey, Toot, how are you doing? Good to see you. Hey, Melinda. Having my husband back from heaven, cancer free, and go back to him. Yes. It's amazing how just one moment. But I had a couple of moments. Like, I'd love to have my brother, that day that he got killed, I'd rather have that day back and see how he is at 50 something years old, and see him married and have children, and how his children interact with my children, because that was my only brother. And if I could see him at 50 something years old now, I mean, I would love that. But it just wasn't meant to be. I know it wasn't. Oh, Melinda, I'm so sorry. Cajun Princess, I'm sorry. The day I found the auctions, because I have a lot of amazing friends and family. I love each and every one of them. Yeah, our community is pretty awesome. Now, yes, to have another time in memory with loved ones that are no longer here, but I'm thankful the memories today. Yeah, the only thing that's really gives me peace is the fact that my faith that I have I know I'm going to see them again one day. But I just feel so bad for my brother because he didn't get to experience marriage and having children. I mean, he wasn't but 22 years old. And he didn't get to experience all that. And it just breaks my heart that he didn't. So sorry, Cajun. Mine passed when my 4 kids were little. He never got to see them grow up. Now that's a bad deal. Hey Pam, how are you? Welcome in. Now Pam auctions with Josie, as you know. They'll have one tomorrow. And Josie will have a regular auction on Saturday. And Pam's got some good little videos out on doing her junk journals. She did one the other day that was made out of envelopes. And I thought that was so neat. Some people are just so creative. I have no creativity. I have the gift of gab. As y'all know, I've said that before. Go get you some more coffee, girl. Tooch got my packs today. Say thank you, big buddy, for the gift. The Christmas Eve, my brother called and said he was having a heart attack. Well, actually, a month before that, as if the doctors would be testing him for a clogged valve, maybe he still would be alive. Yeah, see, we don't ever know. The last time my great niece was here before she was killed. See, and I know I say this a lot, but we don't ever know when our last moment is. And that's why I try to live every day being kind and respectful and decent toward people, loving, giving. Now, I know you can't always do that because we do have a side of us as humans that when somebody does something to us, we want to immediately, like Taylor was about Lincoln getting bit. You know, she wanted to, but she took a deep breath and she waited before she answered the lady at the daycare, which she called me first and was like, Mama, I got a vent. I got to tell you, because I know you'll tell me the right thing to do. But right now, I want to go over to that daycare and I want to, you know, and she just wanted to, you just have to know Taylor. She's like James was years ago, because James has changed a lot. He's mellowed out a lot. But she's just like her daddy. She can go from 0 to 9,000 in like 2 seconds. But if she can talk to me, I can bring some sense into her. Now, Matt's not like that. Matt's more like me. You know, he assesses the situation. He thinks about how he's going to react to it. He doesn't want to act and then think back, oh, I shouldn't have acted like that. I should have said this, this, and this. And that's the way he does. But Taylor's got her daddy in her a lot. Hey, Ness. How are you, sweetie? Welcome in. And they're losing his son. Had just turned 26. I wish I had just one more day with him. He had just turned 26. I understand that. My brother was 22. But see, I have the comfort of knowing where my brother is. And I know I'm going to see him again one day. I have that belief. Now, everybody may not have that same belief. And I'm fine with it. No judgment. I don't judge you for your belief. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, no. Blood sugar 32? That's low. You never know who's walked a similar path or a more difficult path. That's what I always say about people, you know, on YouTube. Now, I tell you what I want you to know. I don't tell you everything that's ever happened to me, because most of you probably wouldn't even believe it. But I tell you what I want you to know. Am I being transparent? Yes, I am. Now, if you ask me a question, I'm going to answer it. But we never really know each other through YouTube, okay? Because you can get on this camera and you can act any way that you want to act. You can act all happy when you're really not. You can act all sad when you're really not. You can act like it's a big theater, an audition, because a lot of people like to act. But until you live with somebody, you never know that person. I'm telling you. And sometimes when you live with somebody, you don't know them. I would love to have one more day with my daughter. Yes. 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 I'm thankful for my life. Hey, Lori. Welcome in, my friend. I'm fixing to do a giveaway. I promise I'm fixing to do a giveaway. Yes, be thankful for each moment. As soon as I get down to the end of this chat. Hey, Ashley. The amazing things people go through and still function. The community is very supportive. It is. And then y'all know that you're going to have the few that stir the pot. We always going to have those. And then we're going to have the few that are dramatic. A few that are soft beggars. That's what makes us a community. We have all types of people. Hey, Zeus, did I speak to you? I hope I did. I understand my poor niece lost her daddy on Christmas Day, and her brother, then her fiance, he died when he was 20. Oh, my. Everybody's speaking. I'm glad everybody's here, and I hope y'all stay just a little bit for the giveaways. My niece was 28, struck and killed in a crosswalk by a young man who stole a truck and was drinking with his friends. I would have loved to hug her one more time. Yes. I sent Judy May a message the first of this week to check on her because she was really on my heart and mind. And I have not heard from her. So I don't know, but I've been reaching out to her. That's true. Sometimes you can live and not really live with someone, not really know them. And then later find out that you know more about someone that you don't live with than when you were with them. Isn't that funny? Yes. The pot stirrer usually are the ones that need extra big hugs. Yes, true. That's what I always say. How easy is it to love somebody that loves you? I mean, and you love them. That's easy. I mean, it's easy to love somebody that loves you and you love them. That's the easiest thing in the world, because love feels so good. But then the hardest thing is to love someone that is unlovable, and that's exactly what we're supposed to do, according to my faith, is to love the unlovable. Oh, now that's a test. That's a test within itself. Do you hear me? My mother always said, we're not promised 5 minutes. Nope. That's why I always tell y'all I love y'all and there's nothing you can do about it. Because when something happens to me and I'm no longer on YouTube, y'all will honestly know how I felt about you. You won't have to wonder. You won't have to say, she never talked about this or that. No. I lost my brother on my last birthday, and it was the day before his daughter's birthday. Oh, wow. If it is it, they are pot stars or just being very honest. I don't know. It's not a pot stir like that. I'm talking about one that repeats something that somebody else says and then sits back and watch the other people go at it. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, let's do a giveaway. Okay, this is what I have. I always have like two choices. You can get one or the other. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way it's going to be in this giveaway. Remember, you have to send, if you've never won anything from me, you have to send me through email your address. I do not share it with anybody. And I'll mail you your gift. If you don't want it or you live out of the country, you can gift it to someone else in the chat. Hey, Lena. How are you? I'm so glad to hear about Shadow in a way, that they couldn't find her problem. But then again, I can see where your concern is. It was like a blessing and a curse. I understand. Yes, you're right, Christina. All right, here we go. Let me get these giveaways. Hold on just a minute. Y'all just talk amongst yourself. Let me see what I want to give away. I got so much stuff that I need to get rid of. Y'all, I never thought that I would collect this much stuff. It's crazy. All right. This is what I'm giving away. It's a choice. I'm changing mascara next time because I think it's my mascara. All right. The first two things, you have a choice to get these two bangled bracelets because they go together. You'll have to wear them together so both of them come together. It's the bracelets. They're not too heavy, but they will not go on my wrist. You have to have a tiny wrist, a tiny hand, which I have arthritis in my hands. And then you have this turtle pendant. I don't know if it's what the shells are made out of. It looks like a real shell, like a seashell, or the back of the turtle. So you're going to get to choose to get the bracelets or the turtle. So let's see who's going to get it. Claudette said, I collect turtles. Let me make sure that I didn't miss anybody coming in. I don't think I did. Okay. I'm going to put numbers in because Berkeley has gotten my, oh no, I know what I'll do. She put my bingo balls in this bag. So what I'll do is I'll just draw one instead of spinning the wheel. I'll just draw one out of the bag. That's what I'll do. So we're going to go with numbers Hold on just a minute. Let me get this one out. See if these are low numbers first. Hold on. Let me open this cage up. Because I don't want to leave any small numbers out. All right. How many people's in here? 24. All right. We're going to go 1 through 35. All right. Put your numbers in. You're going to get a choice of the bracelets. Hey, Sue B. How are you? Welcome in. Put your number in 1 through 35. You're guessing for the turtle pendant or the bracelet, the bangle bracelets. That's a choice. I think this works out better, me pulling the numbers out of the bag. Only one number, no matching numbers. And my ladies in here, well, hey, Purple Wings, how are you? Are you feeling better? I hope you are. Did you have a good birthday? I hope you did. All right, get your numbers in. I'm just going to put in the magic word. I'm just mixing up the bingo balls. Just mixing them up. I'm so glad y'all came over to spend the afternoon with me. James is working days. He's working 7 to 7, so I'm here by myself. Which is not that I don't really mind being by myself. But it's always better when I have you all here with me. All right, let me put the word in. Everybody got their number in? Here we go. All right, let me draw one. Oh, let me hold it up so y'all can see me. So it won't be no wishy-washy under the table. No magic tricks. Well, 56 is not going to work because we only went through 35. Let me draw again. All right, this one will work. Number 11. If we do not have an 11, it will come the closest one before the number 11. Who do we have? Who do we have, ladies? Y'all keep me straight. I think I see it, but I'm not going to say anything to them. My ladies let me know. Oh, did Michelle get 11? Did sis Michelle guess 11? Did she get it right on the money? Let's see. Where is her entry? See, I don't see the number 11. I see 10. I see the number 10. She was the first guest. Oh my goodness. Nobody had a chance. Nobody had a chance. She put in the winning number to begin with. There it is. All right, sis Michelle, what do you want? Do you want the bracelets or the turtle? Do you want the bracelets or the turtle? The turtle or the bracelet? Oh, you want to send the turtle to Winksy? Okay. I will do it. Let me write that down. Winksy, do I have your email? I mean, your address? I think I've sent you something before. I think. But if you don't mind, if you could send me that again. Winksy from Michelle. That's not the only giveaway we're going to do now. It's not the only giveaway we're going to have. So just hang in there with me. All right. Next question. Get your thinking caps on. Get your thinking caps on. If you had to spend 1 year living alone in a remote cabin, what would you spend your time doing? Now, remote means you don't have Wi-Fi, you don't have TV, you don't have anything digital. If you had to live in a remote cabin for 1 year, what would you do? What would you do? So, I personally, I love to read. So, a good one, gardening. Yeah. Which I'm not able to garden anymore, but James and I always have a garden. We plan on having another one this year. He plants and when he harvests, I put it in the freezer. Crafts. Gardening, swimming, reading. See, mine would be reading. And I would hope that the remote cabin was handicap accessible. It would have to be, or I wouldn't be able to stay there. And I would go around into nature in my wheelchair most, in the days and just meditate and pray. But I do a lot of reading, a lot of meditation and prayer. I'd probably write a book, write letters to my family, just look at myself inwardly a lot, and just discover more things about my interspiritual self. Make sure I had a Bible to take with me, that's for sure. Read my Bible more and plant a garden, yes. Well, if the weather was good outside, I would be outside enjoying the daylight every day and the peace and quiet. Yeah, I would definitely be getting that vitamin D. I would definitely be getting that. Taking care of the house, pets, and gym, basically everything I do now. It's so funny. Me either, but I would try. Knit. See, I don't know how to crochet. Now, the only crochet I know how to do is a chain. I don't know how to connect it all together to make a doily. I don't know how to do all that. I think knitting is beautiful and crochet, but I can't do it. As I once spent a week at Praise Mountain in Colorado and just stayed in prayer. Oh, that would be awesome. Okay. See you later, Michael. Oh, and just watch nature at its best. Yes, I love to watch nature. That's why I love to watch the birds out here at springtime. I have some little squirrels that uh play out in the yard. We used to have this little albino squirrel that would just run around everywhere in our yard. I thought was just amazing. Hiking, swimming, fishing. Oh, I love to fish. I love to fish. Oh, y'all do realize that time springs forward this Sunday, like up at 2 in the morning. We're going to lose an hour, but the days are going to be longer. Y'all do realize it's this Sunday, right? I want to remind y'all of that. Reading, spending more time with the kiddies, enjoying nature, pray. Yes, it would be awesome. And then at night, enjoy the candlelight. Yes. I think we're all better off in many ways before Wi Fi. Yeah. Well, I think the generations that, like, I'm Gen X, the generation before all the technology came out, I would not take anything from my generation, the Gen X generation. I think it's so awesome. The childhood that we were given, I think it, I mean, I'm talking about not the trials that I had growing up, but I'm talking about not having Wi-Fi and going out and playing in the yard and not coming home till the street lights came on and uh just a lot of things we enjoyed that children, which we made sure our children knew about those things because we used to take them camping and we did a lot of things with them that James and I got to do as children. Okay, Pam, love you. Have a good evening. Yes, you're welcome. You have a 5-year old. We have a 5-year old albino deer. She has regular babies. Oh, how cool is that? Yeah, watch the stars and the moon and the storm. Yes. Oh, y'all make me just want to go and be in nature for a while. Blistering Barnacles Adventures. Welcome in. Y'all don't forget to give me one of these, please. Jim was yelling for me. I hope he's doing better, Sis Michelle. I'm ready for warm, sunny days on my cabin. No, days. Can my cabin be on the beach? Yeah. Yeah, I can be on the beach. An isolated beach, which is even better, where nobody is coming to invade your privacy. Much love. Um, Now, that was a pretty good question. I like y'all's answers. Okay, now this is more of a personal question. Okay. Some of y'all may not want to answer it, which I can understand. But y'all probably have more than one moment, not just one particular moment, but maybe a couple of them. Cajun Princess said, I can listen to waves all day long. Thank you, Sissy Michelle. What's the hardest thing you've ever done? What's the hardest thing you've ever done? What is the hardest thing you've ever done? Jane said being isolated somewhere would be growing. His cows could have be hoping his cows could come. Oh yeah, Jane would have to have his cows. Cows is part of nature, so we would allow cows. Cows would be acceptable. Watch my daddy die. You know, I think death is going to be a lot of people's answer. I say that, but that is the hardest thing. Is someone that you really care about passing away. Had a pet put down, losing my baby, hold my daughter while I waited for the ambulance, planning my mama's funeral, giving my daughter up for adoption at 3 years old. See, y'all don't know what people on YouTube have been through. And that's why I say y'all should not be ugly to people on YouTube. You don't know their journey. Bury my father, husband, and mother within 12 months. Oh my goodness. Handing my baby back to the doctor to bury him. Oh my gosh. Us having to decide to unplug my dad's life support when I was 16. Oh my gosh. Yes. One of the hardest things that I had to do was handing my 12-day-old baby, which was Taylor. I can remember standing at the elevator with a neurosurgeon and a neurologist, and I get to the elevator. James is standing there. I have Taylor in my arms. She's 12 days old. And I'm thinking I'm going to get on the elevator with them and go down and go to the door of the surgery, and then I'm going to turn her over to these doctors. We get to the elevator, and the surgeon looks at me and he says, we have to take her. We have to take her. You can't go any further than this. So I hand my 12-day-old baby over to these doctors that are going to do surgery on her brain to put a shunt in. That was so hard. That was so hard. Ella, 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 Ella. I have to tell y'all something that this switches the subject, but I got to tell y'all. Ella and I needed to discuss something the other day. So she said, "It's me, Angie. I'm going to send you the link. And I need to talk to you." So she sent me this StreamYard link. It was on a Sunday. And when Ella and I don't go live on Sunday, I don't get dressed. That's my relaxing day. You know, I just relax that entire day. That's my rest day. But I come on in here. I told James, I said, well, I guess Ella's fixing to fire me from keeping it real. You know, we just laughed. And I said, oh, gosh, I wonder what I did, you know. And I get on there with her, and I have no makeup on. None. Zero. I have never let very few people in this world has seen me without makeup, especially at the age I am now and the weight I've gained and the disease I have. It's very rare. But I love Ella, and Ella's like a sister to me. So I'm like, it ain't no big deal. I'm just going to let her see me. This is me. And I told her when I got on there, I said, Ella, you better not ever tell anybody what I look like without makeup, how bad I look. You better not ever, ever tell anybody. But I did. I went on StreamYard with Ella with my mask off, and she got to see the real underneath what this is, underneath all this makeup. And I'm so fair complected, and I'm so swollen most of the time under my eyes and all that because of my autoimmune disease that I look totally different without makeup. But she was able to talk to me, was able to make carry on a conversation without her having this shocked look on her face. Thank you so much for the gift, Melanie and Zane. Melinda and Zane. The Lord gives grace and supernatural strength. Yes. Yes. No, Claudette. I probably look pretty on the inside, but I'm going to tell you something. The few people that have ever seen me without makeup that are not like James, who's married to me, or my children, they will say, "Are you feeling okay today? Are you sick? Do you feel bad? Is something wrong?" Because I look so bad without makeup. I'm not kidding. Plus, before I got this autoimmune disease, I still wouldn't leave this house without my makeup. I wouldn't even go to the post office or to the store to get a loaf of bread unless I had my makeup on. Because I know everybody in this little town, and I didn't want to see anybody see me without my makeup. And yeah, I thought it was funny. I just laughed about it. And I thought Ella is the first person on YouTube that has ever seen me without my makeup. Ella was the first one. She handled it real well. Yes, it's true. Angie, you are a beautiful person and shouldn't care what you look like without makeup. I am who I am and don't care what people think. I don't really care what people think, but I have this thing, and I don't really think it's vanity. And I think it's because I was just brought up to fix yourself up before you went anywhere. And make yourself look presentable, which maybe I need to break that generational curse thinking that. But it makes me feel better when I have my makeup on. I can't say that. Thank you for saying that. Oh, thank you. Can you drop the link, Michelle? Grieving someone is not always easy to do either, but I found myself that listening to good gospel songs soothed me very. Yes, that is so true, J. Threeple. I don't wear makeup, so I'm used to people seeing me this way. I wear lip gloss and eyeliner. That's it. Oh, I had nothing on. I didn't have lipstick, eyeliner, but I had washed my face that morning, and I had brushed my teeth, and I had brushed my hair, so it wasn't all bad. Melinda and Zane are the best. Got to get to New York to visit them and yarn again. It will be soon. Nice, Tooch. Beloved, real beauty is from the inside and radiates outside. I don't like you saying you don't look good. I'm sorry. Only wear makeup on occasion. When you get to be my age, you really don't care about makeup too much. My sister won't leave the house without makeup. I understand. You're beautiful. I understand what you mean with or without makeup. I'm beautiful. I never really wore makeup. My mom always told me I have natural beauty and don't need it. See, Taylor doesn't wear makeup. My daughter, Taylor, she doesn't wear makeup. Um, I'm not trying to impress anybody by wearing makeup. I just like to wear it. I really do like to wear it. But my daughter Taylor, now she wore makeup when she goes to like a prom, if she's at a wedding, if she goes out to a fancy business me, they have suppers and all. She will wear makeup. If they get family pictures made, she will put makeup on. But other than that, she's not going to wear makeup, which she's pretty without makeup. But I started wearing makeup when I was 12 or 13 years old. I was in the 7th grade when I started wearing makeup. I was in the 7th grade. Tooch Man said, I understand. I don't go anywhere without my lipstick. Some people love wearing makeup. You do what makes you happy. Yes. Honestly, I have to tell y'all this, and I'm not trying to make an excuse because I think I would wear makeup anyway. But it does help my occupational therapy to put makeup on and to use my hands, because the more that I use my hands, because you can't imagine the things that causes you to, that can be called occupational therapy, like using your hands, because my hands are really weak. But by me putting my makeup on, it's causing me to use my hands. Bye, Toot. Thank you for dropping by. Ella's laughing. She might have had nightmares that night about it. I love the scare factor when people see the shock. I was like, my sister needs me. I don't care if I would have went and put makeup on, it takes me at least 20 minutes. But Ella said, I'm dropping the link now. She was there. And I was like, oh, she needs me. She really needs me. I got to go see what's happening. I got to go check on her. And I told James, I said, I don't have a stitch of makeup on. And I was in my gown. I said, I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to talk to her. So I got up, and James was shocked because when I come out from talking to Ella, he said, is everything all right? I said, yeah. He said, I couldn't believe that you went in there and got on that computer without any makeup. You have never done anything like that. Because he knows me. Because he used to ask me to go to the store on Saturdays or Sunday and pick him up certain things that he needed. And I would say, yeah, just as soon as I get dressed and get my makeup on. And he would go, no, I need it now. And I said, well, then you need to go get it. And he knows how I am about that. He knows. He knows. All right, let's do another giveaway. All righty. Let's see. What we gonna give away? Oh. Hang on a minute. Let me get my stuff together. Let me find the other one that goes with this. Hold on. Lord, my nose is running off. Let me find the other one. Y'all just talk. Just talk. Oh, there it is. Okay. So we have, it's a choice. It's a choice. You have these sunflower earrings that'll be good for the spring. These would look so cute on in the spring with a good spring top. Hey, Gladys. Oh, I can understand that, Gladys. I can understand that. Glad you're here. We're just in time for a giveaway. So y'all saw the earrings. The sunflower earrings is the first choice. Okay. So the next thing is going to be pixie dust soap. Oh, it smells so good. Have y'all ever smelled pixie dust? I got this from Nana, I think. Nana Tink. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. And it has a loofah that comes with it that you put the soap over in like this. And you wet it and you bathe with it. And of course you can wash this over and over again. But you bathe with it with the soap inside the loofah. So we got this and the earrings. So, oh, you've been watching all the time? Thank you, sweetie. All right. All right, this is our next, that's our next giveaway. It's a choice. Oh, you want some from me, quiet listener? Nice. Okay. Looks like some people's left, so that gives y'all a better chance of winning. Less people, better chance. All right, 1 through. Okay, go. I haven't done giveaways in a while. I was going to do them last time I did a live, but we got so enthralled with the chat that I forgot to do the giveaways. And after it was over with, I said, oh my gosh, I forgot to do the giveaways. It's crazy. Thank y'all for being here. I am so happy that y'all come to my neighborhood chat today. I am going to be doing a neighborhood chat video, and I am going to do a short video on a gift that someone sent me. And I have been so blessed. That's why I love to give back to you all, because people send me things and bless me just about every day with something. I'm just so blessed, and I want to give it back to you all. All right. I'm going to put the magic word in. Okay. Let me get my little bag. My little bag, and see who wins. Who is the winner going to be? I hope it's a low number right off the bat. Yep, I recognize this color. Y'all are not going to believe this. Hold on a minute. 25. I put numbers 1 through 25, and I drew the number 25. All right. Who's the closest to 25? Who's the winner? There's a 20, a 17, an 18, a 13. Wait a minute. A 13, a 18, a 10, 17, a 19, a 20, an 11. I think the 20 got it, didn't it? Zeus, you won. You won. Which one do you want? Do you want the earrings or the soap? And you'll have to send me your address. Let me put my email. I don't, or you can gift it to somebody if you don't want it. If you don't feel comfortable sending me your address. But I'm going to put it in here. Let me make sure I put that in there correctly. I made me an eye appointment yesterday. I'm going to the eye doctor to get my glasses changed. James and I didn't even have time last year to go. Okay, Zeus, did you ever say what? Pick a price. Yeah. What do you want, Zeus? I can't send it to Claudette. She lives in Canada. I can't send it to Claudette. You don't know how many things I've been wanting to send to Claudette. I don't mail things to Canada. Every time I try to mail something to Claudette, she either never gets it or it takes her 3 weeks to get it. Oh, she deserves a lot. Claudette does. I wish I could send her a whole box full of stuff. She's awesome. Oh, you want me to gift it to someone? Do you have anybody else besides Claudette that you would like to gift it to? Do you have somebody else in the chat you would like to gift it to before I do it again? Because all we're going to do is just do it. Is there somebody else in the chat that you know that you want to gift it to, or you just want me to? Michelle, gotcha. Michelle, which one do you want? Do you want the soap or the earrings? Thank you, Zeus. You want the soap or the earrings? Michelle from Zeus. What is Michelle getting? Soap. Yes. Oh, Michelle, it smells so good. It smells awesome. Thank you, Zeus. That's very sweet. Thank you. All right. Before we got just a little bit. All right. This is an easy one. This is an easy one. No pressure. This is more fun. This question is, what was your favorite childhood meal? What did you love to eat as a child? Now, we didn't have all the food drive-through places when I was a child. We had McDonald's, Burger King, KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken. But we didn't have all the ones that we have today. And we didn't get to eat out very much when I was a child at all. We had Pizza Hut. We didn't get to eat out much at all. Fried chicken, lasagna, spaghetti and meatballs, SpaghettiOs. Yeah, I remember SpaghettiOs. Bologna sandwich. Yeah, I used to love a good bologna sandwich. But I have to tell you, I would put onions on it. Okay, I have to confess something to y'all. Maybe y'all have never had this before. Zeus said KFC. I love KFC. Oreo cookies, oatmeal cookies. GJ3, he liked a lot of things. Have y'all ever put potato chips on a sandwich? Purple Wink said tacos. Yes. Eat out, Burger King, eat out, Burger King, eat in SOS or spaghetti. Yes. Grilled cheese sandwich with tomato soup. Yeah, that sounds good. A Little House restaurant off St. Charles Avenue. Best fried shrimp, I thought. Oh, yeah, that sounds good. I used to love fried bologna sandwiches. Oh, yes. I knew we'd get on food sooner or later. Submarine sandwiches from an old restaurant in Lancaster, Ohio. Best sub ever. Oh, my gosh, Angie. I do put chips on my sandwich. I didn't know if everybody did that or not, but I do. I put potato chips on, especially when I would eat a bologna sandwich. I would put Ruffles or Lay's potato chips or Sunday dinner homemade spaghetti and meatballs. Oh, yeah. I always put chips on my tuna. That sounds good. I've heard of people doing that, putting chips on sandwiches. They say it's good. It is good. Now, that's something I've never tried. Potato chips on peanut butter and jelly. I've never tried that. Never. I'm going to try that next time. But I don't eat peanut butter. I'll eat a peanut butter sandwich, but I don't really care for jelly. But I love peanut butter. I used to didn't. But over the last couple of years, I got to where I really enjoy peanut butter. And sometimes let a little black around the edges too. Oh, yeah. I love Doritos on my sandwich. I don't know if I've ever put Doritos on a sandwich. I would, though. I would. Wait, what did Melinda say? Ponderosa Steakhouse. Missed those days. We went as a family every weekend when I was a kid. I remember I've heard of Ponderosa Steakhouses, but I don't know if I've ever been to one. I've never heard of peanut butter with chips sandwiches. Interesting. I love peanut butter. I would try that. I I wouldn't put the jelly on it, but I would try the chips with the peanut butter. That doesn't sound bad. I would try it. I would try that. I would. Sizzler, Western Sizzler. Yeah, that's what we had. That's where we would go. Western Sizzler. Yes. Yes, that does make for an interesting taste. Chips on a turkey and cheese sandwich. Now that sounds good. That sounds real good. All right, we're gonna do a couple more questions and we're gonna be out of here. All right. Y'all gotta confess something in this question. This is confession time. What do you complain about more than anything else? What do you complain about? What do you complain about above anything else in this world? What do you complain about? Mine would have to be my pain. My pain. The weather, yes, because it's bipolar. The weather is crazy. Lori says pain. Cupid says pain. I complain more about that than anything because when my grandmother was alive and she was 82 years old and she never complained about pain in her entire life. And here I am in my 50s and I live with pain every single day. I thought I'd be up in my 80s before I would start feeling pain. That didn't happen. Food prices. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Not being able to do the things I used to do, clean, hike, walk, all cause of pain. Yes. I look around at my house. I used to keep my house organized, clean, the way I wanted it. I used to hang pictures. See, this YouTube room would not look like this if I was able to walk and get around because I would have this thing all organized, decorated, everything. So I try not to think about it because then I get like discouraged. So I try not to think about it. But Not having enough money. Uh-huh. You can eat off my floors. I know, Claudette. And see, can't walk. Yeah. I do have a lady that comes and she does, cleans my bathrooms, mops my floors. But she doesn't do the, like right now, I'd love to go back there and clean my walk-in closet out. Just clean it out and just clean the both tops of it off. See what's up there that's been up there for years that I don't ever use anymore. I know some of the stuff I got back there, but I would clean that out. I would clean James's walk-in closet out. You know, I would just do so much if I could walk. I know, Michelle, and I just say to myself, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm gonna have to live in. Now my house is clean, but it's livable. You know it's livable. But it used to be. I always had candles lit. I had one of those things that would spritz up uh good smelling stuff. Um, and I love that I always got up there and cleaned my ceiling fans. I don't know. I miss days like that I could do a really good spring cleaning in my house. I've accepted it too. But at times it bothers me because like this little play closet that I have in here in the YouTube, it's a walk-in closet and I made it into like a little toy room for the grandbabies. I want to go in there so bad and organize it that I don't want to, that, y'all just can't imagine how bad I want to go in there. But I know I can't. I'm the same way. It's not the world we grew up in. No. The way the world is today, I complain about all the news shootings and stuff. I never dreamed that the world would be like this compared to the world that I grew up in as a teenager. I never could imagine it being like it is today. I just couldn't. And I'm so thankful that my grandmother is not alive because she would not be handling it very well. Let's just say I have some mail I need to sort out, but not finishing as quick as I want to get it done. It messes with me. Yes, I have mail. I've been going through mail for the last 2 days, and I committed myself to cleaning out like a drawer, like go pull out a drawer somewhere and just clean it out. But just remember, I have to take it a little bit at a time. Yes. One day at a time. Yes. I thought about hiring one of those people, the cleaning crew that comes in and they'll just organize your entire house. I thought about doing that. She said, I'm just not feeling it. Yeah, it can. Now, like I said, my house is clean, but it's lived in. And it wasn't like my husband didn't have enough clothes. A good friend of his gave him two huge black garbage bags full of name brand shorts and shirts and long sleeve shirts and swimming trunks and all this stuff for him to go through and see if he wanted any of it. Every one of James's closets that he has at this house is packed full of clothes. And I was like, James, you don't need any more clothes. But when you choose one of those clothes out of that bag, you choose something out of your closet that you don't want. And you can switch one for one. That's what I suggest. He didn't do that. But he did take a bag to give as a donation somewhere. And what y'all have to understand is James wears uniforms to work. So he wasn't going to wear any of these clothes unless we went on a trip, went to the coast, went to my cousins, went to my son's. You know, a lot of those clothes that he has in his closet, half of them he hadn't worn. And he could say the same thing about my closet. Excuse me, I have a huge walk-in closet back there that is just packed on each side with clothes that I used to have for work. And of course, they don't fit now, and I don't work. So I need to go through it and pack them up and donate them. I have to get some stuff done. We're all the same house. In the same house, so we speak. It's been nice chatting, get some sun, and find a reason to smile. Bye. Thank you for dropping by. Have a good evening. One more question and we're going to go. All right, let me pick a good one. Okay, it's between these two. All right, it's between these two. All right, I'm going to choose this one. What would you most like to do for someone else if you had the money and time? Not yourself. What would you like to do for someone else if you had the money and time? Do for somebody else, not you. What would you like to do for somebody else? Anybody? Anybody? Thank you, Cajun Princess. I hope you join us again. Yeah, just help them in a way that they need. I would like to. I always like taking care of people. That's what I love to do, though it's hard because can I hardly take care of myself. I hear that. I would love to pay off someone's house and fill their freezer and cabinets. That sounds cool. Y'all have big hearts. Hug, sweet princess. I don't know if y'all have ever seen this. It comes on YouTube and TikTok, but this guy goes around and he goes in the store and he watches people as they're purchasing their groceries. And then when they get up to the counter to put all their groceries up and they're checking out, they're about to use their debit card to pay for their groceries. And he says, and he walks up with his card and he swipes his card and he buys all their groceries for them. That's what I would like to do. I would like to be able to do that. And I would like to be able to just go up to people and say, here's $200, here's $300. Or just ask them a question and then let them answer and then say, okay, for you being so honest about answering the question, I'm going to give you X amount of money. Kind of make it fun. I'd love to be like Jimmy Darce and bless people with whatever they needed. Yes. They ask people that need help with humanitarian needs. Yes. I've done that, but I made sure it was only a few dollars because that's all I had. Yeah, I've given out small amounts. And I've actually paid for Well, and James does it often now. He'll come home from being gone by Walmart and he'll say, "You won't ever believe what happened to me at Walmart today." And he would have paid for somebody's groceries that's in front of him or bought something for somebody. James loves doing that. I wish everyone was friends and got along well and no enemies. Would that be nice or what? Helping others is what I love. It makes me feel good. It does. It just does something to you when you are able to do something for somebody else freely. I don't want to feel like somebody made me do something for somebody else. I want to freely do it. I would love to get a poor family everything they need. They need. That's been done for me, and I've done that. I'd love to do that all the time. Yes. Somebody's got some bad sounding vehicle out there. All right, my beautiful, lovely, sweet neighbors. I've enjoyed this neighborhood chat today. I love you all. There's nothing you can do about it. Don't forget, Ella and I will be on Sunday, keeping it real. Look for the thumbnail. I have it up. It's on my channel, 4 Central, 5 Eastern. The 13th, Josie and I, the calm before the storm. We will be doing our show, 6 Central, 7 Eastern. It's on Josie's channel. She probably has the thumbnail up already. She's good about putting up the thumbnail. Be looking for videos that I'm coming out with so you can watch them. I love you, Michelle. I love you, Claudette. Thank you for modding. Thank you, Christina. I love you for modding. Thank you, Michelle. Love you. Thank you for the thumbs up. See y'all later. Bye.